Hello, you're watching Eurobusk. I've got to watch the camera lens, not my face. And what is this Eurobusk? Well, Euro refers to Europe and busk refers to busking. Maybe I should explain more. When I was a kid, I was asked to play with a group called the Quartertones. Every year we'd get together, we'd play on the streets of Derby for hours and hours and hours each Christmas in the snow, the fog, the wet, in all sorts of terrible conditions, and bring good cheer to people around us, hopefully. One year, probably around our 12th playing of Silent Night, Rob turns around to us and says,
"Wouldn't it be a good idea to go to New York City, wear Union Jack waistcoats, and we could busk there?"
We couldn't afford a plane ticket to get to America, but what we could afford was a motorhome, ferry tickets, and a lot of petrol. And we've been making the trip each year for the past 4 years. Cologne, Amsterdam, Brussels, Berlin, Prague, Luxembourg, Salzburg, Paris, Strasbourg, I think that's it. Oh, London. We played in Covent Garden, London, even though we're not really meant to. We've nearly been arrested. The police came and they moved us on and asked for our passports as well. We didn't crash the motorhome.
We have lighting issues.
Yes, here's the issue.
We've covered thousands of miles driving.
We're not going very far, very fast.
We've met all sorts of people along our journey.
You've given us a huge pleasure. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
We're in an actual home, a real life home. And look, there are animals and everything.
Well, the best thing I can suggest is nod your head.
We waved at a person in another motorhome, a Dutch couple were in a motorhome. We waved at them and they waved back, and they seemed mightily pleased with that.
He's kind of taking some photos. I think he's going to email them to us.
Yeah. Is that makeup all over your body?
We've had a lot of ups.
There's Rob filming me, filming Rob.
He wants to be the driver that runs out of fuel.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, lights number 1.
Yes.
Hey!
Lights number 2.
Yes.
And we've had a lot of downs.
It's too cold to talk. I don't want to. I'm in a bad mood. My thighs are cold. We've got nowhere to play. I hate the Dutch.
R7's a great idea.
I hate myself.
They gave out all the free coffees. I hate Berlin.
I hate people like us.
No flash.
Care less about that statement.
For fuck's sake. Bollocks, yeah? Edit that shit, fucking thing.
Each year I take all the footage that we've shot with our 2 cameras and I chop it all up and I put it all together, and that's where the Eurobusk series comes from. Stop doing that. That's where the Eurobusk series comes from. But we've made it through each and every year. Well, sort of. 2010, that went a little bit off. It wasn't really my fault, but I kind of feel like it was. A collection of Eurobusk 9 and Eurobusk 10, and that is going to be Series 3 of Eurobusk. So, without further ado, let me introduce Eurobusk Series 3. We are the Quartertones and this is what we know. Driving round in Europe, busking sleet or rain or snow. And if we get in trouble then we know we have to dash. We hope it's get back to Paris and just to flash. Now this is Mr. Birch, he
was challenged in a way. For his birchie busking challenge he was very rarely late. With his singing, funny dancing he would never make a fuss. But I knew when he uses it when we get on the bus. You know Robbie Turner has a big brain in his head. Too bad it takes him 40 minutes to get out of bed. He hates the snow, the cold, the wet because he is no fool. But when he drives a flash, he's running out of fuel.
Tell me I'm not the team that run out of petrol.
His name is Senor Lido and he plans this every year. The Flash, the Fairy and the Root, so we don't have to fear. He wakes us up and feeds us, all he is our guiding light. At least until he kills us with his freakouts in the night. And Roberts is our final friend, trumpet extraordinaire. But we all said before the trip that he should cut his hair. The edits Eurobusk and it is great without a doubt. But we can't say nothing bad because he'll edit it right out.
Things to do, more fish to see.
I told this year takes us the budget on and to run. And if we put some diesel money in, then we can get back on. We're not quite sure what to expect, but we know we'll be fine. So we will let you welcome you to Eurobusk 9. Eurobusk 9.
And 10. Eurobusk 09 was our most ambitious project yet. The plan was to drive from London to Enfield to pick up our motorhome, aka The Flash, and then on to Dover. From Dover we'd catch the ferry to Calais, and then head to our first stop, Bern. After a day in Bern we'd go to Genoa, and then finally all the way to Rome. We'd spend a few days here before heading right back to Blighty. Assuming that we didn't meet any traffic for the entire journey, we estimated it would take 40 hours of travel time, and that would total a massive 2,200 miles in our journey. The plan itself was simple enough. We had 2 men driving teams, so 2 people could drive while 2 people slept. And this was our 3rd year, so we thought we should have a challenge. So how did this year become known as the disaster? We joined the Quartertones in France, halfway to Bern, and things aren't looking good.
It's cold back here, guys.
Day 1, it's 10:20. It's very cold. We've burnt through money like we've never burnt through money before. The toll roads are killing us. We're using more fuel than we seem to have ever used before. It's insane. It's cost us a fair whack to get to where we are, and we're not even in Bern yet.
Only ever go downhill is the answer to the problem of fuel. We decided that we were fed up of being attacked with a rusty bread knife by toll chargers, so we decided to not go on toll roads. But what it did mean was we took a nice diversion straight through the middle of Basel and then up the side of a mountain, along a ridge for a bit, through a forest.
Sounds like the scenery was nice, though.
It's dark, Rob. I can't see it.
It is beautiful.
It is so cold in the back of the Flash.
Oh, crap.
Wow.
Wow.
We might just need it, actually.
What is this?
Foil blanket.
It's a foil blanket.
It's a survival blanket.
And when we've done, we can cook bacon in it. Cool.
I don't know.
That is so
Worked
bad.
really well.
Please don't put that in.
Of course I won't.
I'm invisible now.
It looks like a weather balloon.
The government can't read your thoughts anymore.
Kind of.
Bacon man.
Porker. Tastes like pig. Pig.
Enjoying your party ring? Yeah. Are you enjoying it, like?
I had a peach one. Very
I'm
peachy.
thinking about having a pink one.
Not you, Birch. Put it back.
Why?
I was sleeping. I was self-editing for Matt, so he doesn't have to do it later.
I'm just going to put out straight like this.
This is gold.
The driving has been good today. Pretty straightforward. No traffic jams, no problems.
Try and be serious for 1 minute.
Well, I just thought I'd give you some usable footage. Actually, a flashback thing that might be useful, but you know, that in it. I've got a baseball bat somewhere I can really beat you to death with if you want.
And at the moment it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We're scheduled to get in at about 4:20.
Through Switzerland at the moment, and we're trying to avoid the toll roads, and this is the kind of road that TomTom actually takes us on. It's
interesting.
Yeah. There's no particular buildings anywhere, it's just forest and road.
You do get to see different parts of the country thanks to TomTom. The scary parts that you don't want to break down in.
I'm glad our mothers don't know that we do this kind of stuff. Because they would freak out.
Good morning, it's 4 o'clock on, well, technically day 1, and we're just pulling into Bern. Ta-da!
It's quite nice. We just went past what looked to be some kind of market area with a nice wide open pedestrian space. So we're trying to remember that for tomorrow when we come in busking. But as Matt said, priority is to find out where to park, really.
It's 5 o'clock and we're in Bern. Unfortunately, none of us have any Swiss francs, so we can't pay for the park and ride here. So we're trying to work out what we can do. All the car parking is regulated around here, and this is the first place that we found that we can park in an hour. And obviously, we need Swiss franc coins. So even if we get to a cash point, we've still got to break the cash.
Choices are we can either walk to find the cash point, or we can just drive back into the centre of Bern.
I'm not walking anywhere in this weather.
So I think we're going to drive back into the centre of Bern and figure it out from there, I suppose.
It's now 6 o'clock in the morning. We now have coins. And hopefully we'll be able to pay for the park and ride. Let's have a look.
Oh yes. Oh no. Might have made a slight miscalculation. That's only 10 hours. Oh. Oh! Oh, thank God.
What did you think just happened?
I just swallowed the money. It says, Sarling Abgebrocken, payment broken off. And I thought it swallowed their coins. But they're here.
So this is the only money we have, and it's just taken us an hour and 20 minutes to get it.
But we up. We haven't got enough coins.
Have we not?
We haven't got quite enough coins. We could get. Sake. Please wait.
Yay!
Is there something there? Oh, it's there.